Okay, here we go with the second of the bags on my EDC loadout. This is, I think it's classed as the FR1, which is the Maxpedition first aid kit. I know we all build first aid kits and put in the various things that we want. I've put all the things that I know that there's a potential for me to need. If I'm out and about just on an ordinary day trip, or if I'm actually out responding in any way. One of the things I like about it is you can set it so that it won't fall apart. It just sits there being held open by this string and paracord attachment. I won't go into it in too much detail because we have all the standard things in there, tape, various antiseptic creams, scissors, bandages and dressings of various different kinds, painkillers. One thing that we do struggle to get here in the UK, but I get a regular shipment from Australia, is this. And I don't know if you can see that, this is called Paraderm cream. Something that we struggle to get hold of a decent one in the UK, but it's an antiseptic cream which also has quite a high strength anaesthetic in there, so great for bee stings, wasp stings. Just put it on and it takes the pain away virtually instantly. Really good cream. And then on this side, heat and burn gel dressings, as well as standard plasters, nitrile gloves, etc. Bog standard first aid kit, really, that one. And with that, I'll move on to my main EDC bag, which is this one here. This is the Maxpedition Sabrecat. Fantastic bag. It's a really decent size, really easy to carry. And we'll go through the contents of the Sabrecat. This travels with me every day, wherever I go, and is part of the, as we've said before, the grab bag scenario with which I work. We'll start at the front with this pouch here. If I drop that, just drop those a little bit. In this front pouch here, I have my iPhone charger. A couple of spare Energizer lithium cells, which are always handy just to have thrown about everywhere. Waterproof pad with a waterproof pen. The Inca pens, which are the little ones that unscrew and then fold out. Little tiny pens, great little pen, superb in emergencies. That's in there. Again, another battery carrier, another Volta battery carrier with 8 AA Eneloops in there, which are periodically taken out and charged. Here we have a Nikon lens pen with the little brush and the what have you to keep the lenses clean on my cameras and glasses, and the stainless steel Sharpie. Just about right on anything will the stainless steel Sharpie. In the front pouch here I have my MiFi device, which is a cellular device which connects to the cellular network with a data connection, but then when it's switched on into wireless mode will actually act as a wireless router, and up to 5 wireless devices using Wi-Fi can connect to this and then obviously subsequently use the data connection to the cellular network. So if you're using a netbook and you want to connect to the net, switch this on, it'll connect to the net, and then do a search in your wireless, find it as a wireless access point, and bingo, you've got full data access for the internet. That's it for that front pouch. Those done. Come round to this end pouch here, moving the strap away. In here I carry my GPS, Garmin Oregon 300. That sits in the end pouch. This is the miniature Canon flash gun for my camera, which is always in this bag. It's the little external camera flash, and my bug out bag knife, which is a custom made knife by somebody that I know on the British Blades forum. It's a Chevin Elf made out of D1 tool steel. Don't know if you can see that. Great little knife, very, very sharp, light, but doesn't matter if anything happens or gets on the blade and the handle, nothing to tarnish it, etc., but just a really handy little knife in a little formed black leather sheath. That's always in there. Put those back quickly. On the other side, I won't bother taking them out, but on this side is a pair of Leica HD Binocs, 8x32 Ultravid HDs. Nice pair of Binocs, they just sit in the end bag there. Now we'll go to the top pouch. So the hand strap just drops over the back there, and then open this top pouch. Now in here, I'll start at this side, I have the mini USB charger, which will charge AAA and AA from a USB socket. Tie that in with the Power Gorilla that was in my power pack, and I have the ability to charge AA cells whilst out on the go. A couple of extra AA rechargeables in there, and just some standard pain relief tablets, headaches, etc. An MG pocket rocket, great little flashlight, 800 lumens out the front, a nice wide beam in 3 different levels, great little light, that sits in there. Here is a mini pry bar, the little baby one is in my keys, but the medium one is here, again with some of the hand weave on there. That just stays there out of the way. A little lens cloth for wiping the camera, and my lithium glow tube, which is there and mainly just acts as a marker if ever I need it. Just in there, just always handy to have one of those. And under here I have a Fognevin DC4 sharpening stone for my pocket knife, or the little elf knife that's in the end pocket. Zip that up, and now we come to the main compartment, which carries these items here. We'll start at the front. In here I have spare battery for the camera. Here are 2 pouches like those, which have my memory cards in. Always carry plenty of memory cards. Here is the Fuji HS10 Super Zoom camera, which has got the really heavy zoom on there, up to 720mm lens as a 35mm equivalent. That lives in there. Here is my little sort of pocket first aid kit. I do apologise, there we go. In a Maxpedition pouch is the little pocket first aid kit with just some simple stuff in there. First aid cream, some sting relief, and a few plasters. It's in there. This is for just in case I'm out and about and I don't take the full size one. In here is the Canon G11, my little pocket camera. So if ever I've got to go off and photograph something and I need something that's a bit more pocketable than the Super Zoom, then I put the G11 in this pouch and that goes with me. There we go, that goes back in there. So the G11, the first aid kit, and then there's the Fuji HS10. Nothing in these pouches here, although there are some more pouches there on the Sabrecat. And then finally, on this loadout are the two radios that we tend to use the most. Here in the UK we use ICOM. These are standard, what we call PMR radios, private mobile radio. This one is for my civilian response team, which we would use, and this radio with the extra dials etc is the government response radio, and they just stay on there all the time. And those are my loadouts in the bags that were featured in one of my other videos. So that's the Sabrecat, which goes with me everywhere. Hope that's given you an insight as to what I carry in mine, and thanks for watching.